Hey everyone, welcome to Blarney Castle and Gardens. It's absolutely lovely here today, a proper spring day, and you can see the sunlight streaming through the trees around me. I had to start here again. We introduced you to the first few flowers on our rhododendron arboreum a few weeks back, and you can see now it's really starting to get going. The south side is just a blaze of colour and the rest of it's starting to catch up. These lovely warm afternoons are making a big difference to the flowers all over the estate. We have a lot of rhododendrons and magnolias out now, and the cherries are starting to put on a show. But it's tree week this week, so I wanted to take the opportunity to introduce you to, I suppose, some of our favourite trees around the estate. So I'll start with this one. It's a debate as to whether it's a very large shrub or a tree. Rhododendron arboreum really gives the clue. This variety is Cornish red, and to all intents and purposes it's tree proportions, so I'm going to call it a tree. So tree number one, Rhododendron arboreum Cornish red, probably dates from the 1880s. It's a wonderful old specimen and a good place to start. I'll see you for tree number two in a second. And here we are at tree number two. It's Thuja plicata, Western Red Cedar, and believe it or not, this tree probably is around the same age as the rhododendron we were just visiting. The rate at which they grow is phenomenal, and very strong timber, often used in buildings, and you can see why. But what's special about this particular thuja is that you notice the normal bark on the thuja is very rough, but if I just head over this way, we call this the elephant tree, and you can see why. Here's his trunk, but this area is worn absolutely smooth, and that's the passage of tens of thousands of bottoms over the last few years of people sitting on it for photo opportunities. And it is in fact a perfect photo opportunity and a lovely spot in the gardens, and definitely one of my favourite trees. So this is tree number three, Sylvatica. A very noteworthy beech tree, and I'm here for scale because from the distance you're at you can really appreciate the size of this beast because that's what it is. But trees like this, they're an ecosystem in themselves. Think of all the different life that this tree supports. Estimates put it well over 300 years, and it still seems to be in its prime. Absolutely beautiful specimen, and certainly one of our best trees. There you go. Tree number four, if you follow my finger, it's Picea sitchensis, the Sitka Spruce, and tallest tree on the estate. You can actually see this as you're driving into Blarney from Cork, way above the tree line of everything else. I think it's 43 metres we have it measured at as things stand at the moment. And a great timber tree again, often used in forestry, but this one's a standalone specimen, and we're going to go up and have a closer look now. So here we are for a bit of a close-up, and if Paul wants to pan the camera up, you'll see how far she goes. Lovely straight run of trunk, and another beautiful tree. So that's tree number four, I think. So tree number five, and as I mentioned, this is my favourite tree on the estate. It's a Taxus baccata, an Irish yew tree. Estimates of age plus 600 years. So this is an ancient specimen and a beautiful tree in its own right, but this particular tree hides a special secret, because underneath it, down below the roots, there's a cave which has been transformed into a kitchen and is said to be the home of the Blarney Witch. So let's go take a look. So I'm now down below the witch's yew, and you'll see behind me the cave structure. Now, it's said that this cave is home to the Blarney Witch by night, and she lights her fire here to keep warm. So if you want to come in, I'll show you the fireplace. Now these are natural limestone outcrops that have been added to and built up. And you see the fireplace and the hearth, and the chimney was actually up above us. But Blarney is full of myths, legends and amazing stories, and you really have to visit if you haven't been. And if you have been, come and have a look at all the things that are in flower at the moment. Hopefully we'll see you soon in the gardens. Thanks very much.